Our test is the Brigance Inventory of Early Development 3. It is a criterion reference test that assesses children birth through age 7. It assesses a variety of skills, academic as well as motor and daily living. It is meant to track a child's development and growth to ensure that they are at an appropriate developmental level and to set goals for their growth. There are 8 subtests in this assessment tool. They are physical development, preambulatory motor skills, physical development, gross motor skills, physical development, fine motor skills, language development, academic skills and cognitive development literacy, academic skills and cognitive development mathematics and science, daily living, and social and emotional development.
To administer this test, you will need the examiner's manual, as well as the record book. Pencils and colored pens are needed for scoring. Before each subtest, it lists materials you need for that specific section, such as pencils and paper, manipulatives, and floor mats. It is important to review the materials list to ensure that you have all the necessary materials for the subtest you wish to administer. It is recommended that this test is given early in the day in a location with few distractions, such as a classroom, doctor's office, or daycare. It can be paused and picked up later if the examiner determines that the child is not feeling or performing their best.
To determine where to begin administering the test, first calculate the child's chronological age by subtracting their birth date from today's date. So for example, here's our date today and this is our child's birthday. So we want to subtract that, but since we can't do that, we have to borrow here and add 30. So we have 56 minus 28 is 28. And then 9 minus 8 is 1. 21 minus 18 is 3. So Hannah's chronological age is 3 years, 1 month, and 28 days, which we would round up. So we get 3 years and 2 months. Okay, after calculating a child's chronological age, refer to the chart on page 7 of the owner's manual to determine what developmental level to begin at. So for example, Hannah was 3 years old, so we would start at the 2 to 2.5-year-old level. And then find the sections of the subtest that you wish to assess the child on and use the superscript numbers to determine where to begin. So then you continue administering the exam until your best judgment tells you to stop. This could be because the child is getting frustrated, because they have mastered these skills, or because they have gotten to the point where they cannot perform these tasks. What do you call that?
Girl.
What do you call her?
Mom.
What do you call him?
Boy.
What do you call that?
Tree.
What do you call that?
Animal.
What do you call that?
Cup.
What do you call that?
Sock.
What do you call that?
Pencil.
What do you call that?
Boat.
What do you call that?
Scissors.
What do you call that?
Rainbow.
What do you call that?
Scooter.
What do you call that?
Ladder.
What do you call that?
Blue.
Very good. And last one, what do you call that?
Bird.
Okay, I think that's it. Alright, so now I'm going to point to an object and I would like you to tell me what we do with that object. So what is a car for?
Driving.
What is a bed for?
Sleeping.
What is a chair for?
Sitting.
What is a stove for?
Cooking.
What is a coat for?
To keep you warm.
Good. What is a pencil for?
Writing in class.
What are dishes for?
Eating.
What is a book for?
Pictures.
What is a phone for?
To call grandma.
What are scissors for?
Drawing.
What is a key for?
I don't know.
What is a refrigerator for?
It's in the house.
What is a house for?
I live there.
Good. Last one. What is an airplane for?
To play with.
Very good.
The first time you administer the test, score in pencil. After that, use a different color pen each time. As the child completes the tasks, circle the item number of the skill they have mastered and underline a skill that you want to set as an objective for the next evaluation. You can also make notes in the provided note section. When you finish administering the test, note how many they got correct of the total number assessed and record it as a fraction. You can also turn this into a percentage. Because this test is criterion based, we do not compare students' results to a norm. We compare them to their previous test scores. To analyze their results, compare the percentages correct from each test date to track progress and growth, as well as areas that still need to be worked on.